Got another quick one for you, and wanted to show off a new pop that I pick up. I did pick up a bunch of new pops recently, and all of them are just kind of a bunch of random ones. I'll be showing them off in another video or so. I wanted to show this one off specifically because it's one I've been looking for, and it's one that's got a little bit of an interesting story. I was pop hunting with a friend, and we went out shopping, and there's a local place I kind of like to go here and there if we're in the area. And when I ran in there to kind of look around, I saw that there was two other collectors, and actually a few other collectors in there, because I know people now go to this place to go kind of pop hunting. It's sort of like a mom and pop shop. It's kind of cool. And all the prices are pretty reasonable, and the staff is pretty nice. They're pretty cool and kickback. But one of the collector guys that were in there found this pop right here, which is the Pop Hero Suicide Squad Enchantress, which was a DC Legion of, I think it was the Legion of Collectors exclusive. That was like their little box that they were doing. This is a pop I've been wanting, and I know a lot of people are looking for it here and there if you like the character. I think this pop, even though the movie The Suicide Squad, I liked it, even though I know a lot of people don't care for it that much. I actually love this character. I'm a big fan of Enchantress. I enjoy her in the comics, and I did like her in the movie. Anyway, going back to the story, though, one of the guys found her, and there was another pop guy in there who they kind of got into an argument over this pop. And when one of the guys grabbed it, I think one guy grabbed it because he overheard another person talking about that they were looking for this pop. And I guess a guy simultaneously kind of looking around, I guess he must have been reminded that he wanted it too, or he was going to be an asshole, one or the other. Was kind of running around looking there, kind of, when the guy was asking the shop owner if there was one, the shop owner looked in his inventory, which is like he has it on his computer of like what they have and what they do not have in stock. And it was, the guy goes, yeah, we do have one in there. He goes, it's around here somewhere. You kind of have to go look around the DC Comics area. And the guy goes, oh, I'll go check there in a second, because he was still, I think, looking at like Harry Potter, the little Harry Potter section that's in the store. Well, I guess the other guy walked over and grabbed the pop, this Enchantress pop. And when the other guy walked and kept looking for it, he's like, I can't find it. Like, he's looking around. He goes, oh, maybe I don't have it. And that made the shop owner a little confused, because he's kind of like, God, I know I have that. It's in the inventory. And then when the other guy goes, oh, I have it. And he turned around, and there's obviously the other guy that overheard them, who was not looking for this pop, at least right away. Maybe he wanted it. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But he kind of pulled an asshole move on grabbing this pop. And it's kind of funny because there was a bit of an argument with there, because the guy goes, well, I found it. I really wanted it too, and I've been looking for it, and you should have walked over and grabbed it right away. And the other guy goes, nah, screw you. I asked him. I put time in discussing it, and if I reminded you that you might have wanted this, then you should have grabbed it. It was just funny to see these two kind of going at it. The shop owner is a really cool guy, and I think he's one of those guys that just respects all collectors, and he doesn't want any drama or any trouble at his shop. So he basically just stopped both of them and said, hey, I'd like you guys both to leave. I'll let you guys pick up whatever you want if you decide you do want to get it. I'm not saying you're not allowed to come back to the store, but I'd like you guys both to leave right now. I don't want this sort of drama at my store. And by the way, I'm just putting this pop aside. I'm not going to sell it to either of you. I'm very sorry. I feel like I should sell it to the first person that asked, but if you didn't overreact and almost try to fight this other guy over it, I probably would have sold it to you and made the other guy give it up to you. But guys turn it into a big mess. So they both kind of walk out. They both buy their stuff, and they're both kind of at least cool enough not to make it go too out of control, even though both guys are pretty distraught and a little angry. I feel more for the guy that was looking for it, but also I know that I'm looking for it too, so I kind of had no intentions of grabbing this. Obviously, he, at that moment, the shop owner did say he wasn't going to sell it. So I said, cool, fine, and I brought my purchases up, and my friend was bringing up her purchases. And it was funny, I kind of said, oh, I can't believe that drama over this pop. And he goes, yeah, it's not even a super, super rare one, and this pop isn't. It's ranged somewhere between like $20 to $30, and sometimes can be more or less. I don't know, depends on the people. But I just thought it was really funny that went down. And then the guy, he goes, I was like, yeah, I'm looking for that too. And the guy goes, you're looking for this? And I said, yeah, it's one of the ones I would like. And, until the guy brought it up, I kind of forgot myself, because it's one of those pops that did come out a while ago, but it's one that I did want. And he goes, I'll tell you what, because you're so cool and I do see you here often, and I know that you are for sure a regular, if you want it, I'll sell it to you. And the price tag on this pop was $30. He goes, I'll even knock $5 off and give it to you for $25. And I said, rock on, I'll take it. So that is how I got this pop. Just a little quick story, and talking about a pop that I did really want. This is one that I was looking for, and I think a lot of people are looking for if you're a fan of the DC heroes and villains. I love this character specifically, and I do like this movie too. I know this movie gets a lot of hate. Anyway, just wanted to tell that story and show off a pop, and I have more for you soon.